Tuesday, February 11th, folks, 2020. What a great last few minutes here. Jesse Smollett indicted. Yes, happening now. Indicted in Chicago.
Right here on News Now. Thank you so much for joining us. It all has to do with
shout out to Trap City there for that song coming in.
Well, he has been indicted today by a special prosecutor in Chicago. The former Empire actor was indicted today in Chicago by Special Prosecutor Dan Webb, stemming from the alleged racist and anti-gay attack on him that occurred in January of 2019. A source confirms to our sister station, Fox 32 News in Chicago. Smollett told Chicago police last year that two men physically attacked him and yelled racial and homophobic slurs. Prosecutors insist Smollett faked the racist anti-gay attack on himself in the hopes that the attention would advance his acting career. But with little explanation, authorities last year abruptly dropped all charges against Smollett, abandoning the criminal case only 5 weeks after the allegations were filed.
So if you remember that, the former Empire actor Jesse Smollett is what I say. All the charges were abruptly. It looked really fishy. The lady ended up getting a phone call from some of the Obama officials. There are photos floating around. It just seems really odd every time. I mean, this is a reverse hate crime. The guy basically reported he was a victim of a hate crime, but the hate crime was, done upon himself. Like he hired people. It was a stage. It was an act, just like he does in life. He acts. He keeps this little baby noose, as bad as that is, around his neck until the cops arrive. And they're like, what is that around you? Oh, this is what they put on me. Folks, it was really, really sickening, if I could say.
$10,000 in bail. The dismissal drew a swift backlash from the mayor and police chief and raised questions about why Smollett was not forced to admit that prosecutors had said that they could prove in court that the entire episode was a publicity stunt. Among those sure to keep pressing for answers was then Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, who appeared blindsided by the decision, his voice rising in anger at times. Emanuel called the deal a, quote, whitewash of justice and lashed out at Smollett. He said Smollett had exploited hate crime laws meant to protect minorities by turning the laws inside out, upside down, for only one thing, himself.
Personal gain. That's what makes this whole thing so nasty.
The taint that followed his arrest last month. But this is the big breaking news that happened just moments ago. He is not off the hook entirely right now, as a special prosecutor in Chicago has indicted him. That is the news of the day.
Special prosecutors, we're all familiar with those at this point in time. So folks, nothing, it's just the indictment of Juicy Smollett. All right, time 2.0. All right, back, return of the Mack, basically. That's why I played that song, Mack or not. But just keep in mind, it was really fishy last time. It looks like somebody's done their work. We know that it was a bogus, meant to up his career, whatever you want to call it, help perpetuate the already going division in this country. That's what makes it so much worse. A guy cannot go just unpunished. Cook County, I've been there. I spent the last 3 years of my naval career up in that area. Very crooked. You heard about it, all right? You just heard about a lot of things going on in that area. And here you go. A very predominant star, I guess, on a show. Pulls some stuff at work. Sends some white powder to himself in the mail. I mean, right there's breaking many a federal. We got real white powder being sent in the mail. Evidently. And people getting messed up. So it's unbelievable what they do here. And everything he got away with like that from this last. So again, the Cook County Clerk's Office confirmed to the this article I'm reading, ABC station WLS TV in Chicago, that Smollett had been indicted. So this story is developing, folks, and I would encourage you to keep tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed here at the Patriot Hour, and we'll bring you more of this as it unfolds. But we all remember it happening last year, and the really 30-degree below weather. Nobody was out there. He had paid a few people. These guys got caught up at the airport. They confessed to it all. They had rehearsed it, practiced it. Unbelievable stuff that went down. And here it is back in the media for round 2, because it's our turn. Yeah, our turn for some justice and some investigations and some just right is right, folks. Right is right. Just like if that would have been a true hate crime, the persecution would have been crazy. And probably just so. But with the temperament in the country, they were ready. They were ready for something like that to be real. But it was all hoaxed by Jesse Smollett. Unbelievable. All right, we'll see you back here on the next one. This is a quick little tidbit update, just because the more you know. The more you know, folks, you can never go wrong. All right, the more you know and what's going on. All right, we'll see you back here. God bless, Godspeed each and every one of you. And where we go one, we go all. I'm Michael, Patriot Hour. Subscribe, maybe join, hit the join button, become part of the Patriot Hour family. Take a look down below, all the links and emails if you need to get a hold of, and everything else. We appreciate it. God bless, and we'll see you back here real soon.